Okay, so I just saw a girl, and I started the conversation by saying, yeah, you know how you just know that you'll get along really well with somebody? And then I just stopped, and I noticed that it shifted, and it kind of became uncomfortable for us, so I was like, all right, let me stop, you know what I mean? Let me stop. But then I was like, hold up, I started walking away, and this shit still felt good with no bullshit and nothing, and I'm sitting there like, okay, I gotta say something to her, but if I'm gonna say something to these bitches, if I'm going to say something to all of these bitches, I might as well say something to these ladies. You know what I mean? So I said something to the lady. But anyway, what I said to the lady was, you know, I brought it on some other shit, just like on some shift, and brought it to the ladies like, look, man, you know, what's up, bro? I was like, look, I was like, we got the club and limos, and that's really an icebreaker like a mug. Okay, so we throw shows and limos, right? And, with my homeboys, this and that. And, she said, well, I like hip-hop. She threw out a female hip-hop artist name that I've never heard of. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, okay, well, I'm bumping the Nas Godson right now, you know what I mean? Like, he mainstream, but the nigga keep it real, you know what I mean? And meanwhile, this nigga is sniffing his motherfucking nostrils. Homie on my sugar burger. But yeah, long story short, we goes up the hill, and I kind of left because she gave me the hand palm out like, oh, stop, dude, you too much right now. But shit, I'm like, you not enough type shit, right? I didn't say that this time, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, But yeah. So I started pedaling up the hill. I said something else real slick that made sense, you know what I mean? And then my headphones get stuck in my motherfucking, right? So I'm sitting there like, fuck, because I'm supposed to pump up the hill. I got to pump up the volume in the motherfucking bedroom, But, little couldn't because, little shit got caught in the spokes, you know what I mean? I plays it like it needs to be played, you hear me? You know what I mean? And I took it to the point where I was like, my shit got where I waited, though, because she was coming up the hill. And then I waited. And I was like, the shit got stuck in my spokes, so I would have impressed you right now. Let her laugh. She took off. I was like, goodbye. I'm a G.